Hi, I've got this truss object and this SoftGoods object, and you can see here that what I really need to do is to make the SoftGoods object fit the curvature of the truss. The SoftGoods object itself will not do that, so you need to adapt the geometry that the SoftGoods object has made. So the first thing I'm going to do is to get the extract tool, and I'm going to pick up the trailing edge of this SoftGoods drape here and pick it and press enter, and I have a NURBS curve sitting on the deck there. I'm then going to change the 3D geometry to a simple 3D, which will essentially turns it into a flat plane. Now what I'm going to do, in order to find this curvature, which I need to do next, I'm going to select this SoftGoods object, and I don't actually need to do that. What I need to do is go to the analysis tool, and I'm going to pick the SoftGoods object and this piece of truss here, and it creates a group. I'm going to do the same with the other one, and I got another group. Now if I go inside this group, going to turn, I'll just turn off the show direction, but you can see here that I've got this nice curve there. Okay, I'm just going to cut that and exit the group and just delete that group. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit this group now, and I'm just going to paste in place the other curve. And then I'm going to select that curve and compose them together using the compose command, and then cut them, exit the group and delete it. Okay. I'm going to select this curve now, and I'm going to put it inside a group, and then I'm going to go inside the group myself, and I'm going to paste in place the curve I just cut. Now the quick, really easy way of creating a drape object now is to go to the loft tool and select this object and this object, and I'm just going to keep the curves and press OK, and instantly I have a SoftGoods object. Now it's the most kind of basic you can do, and you can see that there's a sort of fan shape here like that, but if that's all you need, then that is all you need to do, and you can move on to the next step. If you'd like to do a little bit more to that, then this would be the approach, I think. I'm just going to go back in here. I'm going to go to a top view and go to wireframe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that NURBS surface, and I still got my NURBS curves here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a line up here, and I'm just going to go, and I'm going to go even divide, and I'm going to divide it into 7 divisions. In fact, what I'd probably do is if I go to edit modify, drafting aids, line into segments, that's the one I'm after. I just want to make 8 segments, and I'm going to press place loci. So there we go. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to literally run the trim tool, and I'm going to trim all these objects into 8 sections. Just go back and do that again. Okay, I'm going to delete those loci now. Good. So go back to a left isometric view, and now if I run the loft tool and pick each one of these, I'm just going to turn that one off now. Press OK. I get a much smaller. No, try that. Loft. But you can see. Nope. That the fan shape that you saw earlier doesn't really exist anymore, apart from maybe slightly at the edges. So I'm just going to finish this off, and finally I have hopefully a much more realistic curtain arrangement. Now if I was to select all of these nerve surfaces and go add solids, then they will all join together, and then what I have is a curtain object inside a group. Now before I deal with the SoftGoods object, in order to retain the 2D geometry, I'm just going to select, I'm just going to set that back. I'm going to select the SoftGoods object, and I'm going to ungroup it, and it will remove the 3D because I'm in 2D and leave the 2D planar geometry behind. I'm going to place that inside a group, and then I'm just going to select both the groups, okay, and then I'm going to go modify, create symbol, and I'm going to go curved drape and press OK. Okay, and now what I've got is a curved drape object in 2D and a curved drape here in 3D. Takes a few minutes. You can do a more detailed version, as I've just done here, or you can stick with the sort of quick 1 minute version, which I did a little bit earlier. Anyway, those are that's my solution for this at the moment.